Man, see, this is the difference of what work look like. I gotta sit here and work on my laptop, and then when you rich, you just come out and take your trash out at noon, cause you don't gotta leave the house until you feel like it.
Is that what happened?
This is the most work you gonna ever see Cliff do. Look at him, look. And it's from his strawberries from the farmer's market.
Well, what happens is when you got a bunch of shit.
Hey man, I'm sorry your paddock is blinding me, bruh.
Definitely not a paddock.
As he,
Shit is happening like.
I'm sorry, it's an AP. My bad.
Fucking gate thing ain't working, so you gotta another check.
That he don't feel or think about.
Great, I gotta climb the gate. Nah.
Well, he from North Philly, as he say. If he still got it in him, we'll see.
You ever seen a rich nigga take his trash out?
No.
Well, look at him, okay? Trash going out. What's up, man? Yo, this is my man Ibrahim. He trying to figure out what he gonna do with this joint.
Oh, nah.
Hold on, that's cool. All you gotta do is just go past the sensor. It'll open again. He had these motherfuckers for years. I was trying to get him off of them, but he don't want to sell them. But he do want my help building them.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like he's like Cliff. First he wanted to assemble. He like, how about we put my lots and your lots next to each other because he knew that was my shit. And on the other side, he like we could build like a little townhouse community. I said, nah, that won't be fair because I'm gonna want 90% of everything because I own most of the project.
Right, yeah.
No, just say you need help.
Right.
Just say you want to do something and you don't know how to do it.
Right.
So, he was right there in the white car. He had just left. He'll be right back. That's why I called him. So, this another one of those, like I was saying on the joint. Motherfuckers be loaded.
Don't know what to do.
Don't even know it. Pull up in a little white you know what I mean?
A little Prius.
Let me tell you something. When I was going to do business with the Middle Eastern guys, the guy Kaveh, he had the liquor store right on Sunset, on North Avenue. And
That's all you had to say, liquor store in the
Watch
hood.
this. No,
Rich.
but look, peep this though. Peep this. He go, I want to introduce you to some of my friends. So I say, all right, cool. We get together. I say, where would y'all like to meet? They go meet us right here off of Lowry and where the train station at right there. Behind Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's an apartment complex right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we in there talking. They like, yeah, we own this apartment complex, this one, and all the gas stations surrounding the communities. And they were like, we want you to be the face of our acquisitions going forward because I was young, black.
Makes sense.
I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I need to know
What we got going on.
it didn't make sense for me. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, I understand being the face, but the numbers didn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I was saying it to say, I guess how the boy Kaveh pulled up on me. White Corolla, old joint with the dents in it. Man.
Nobody ain't looking his way.
Dog, listen to me. He had a white Corolla with and somebody hit him in the back like it was a dent.
He left it there.
No, he drive it every day.
Yeah.
Dog,
I'm saying we left the dent.
Left the dent there, dog. On all this shit. Like all the big commercial shit. I'm telling you, dog, it's a different frequency. You be like, man, fuck out of here. They be spinning niggas' head. Yeah. Can't catch what you can't see, dog.
And they haven't
peaked.
peaked.
You can't see, dog.
They haven't peaked.
That's how it goes. Can't catch what you can't see, man. You know what I mean? So, I think, is this him right here? I think he back.
Yeah, when I see them, I say, okay, let me do that.
Nah. I was telling him to come on.
Okay.
Because we was going to have a conversation, and we about to go over to my.
Thank you.
What's up? Austin's brother.
Ibrahim.
Austin here.
Okay. Hey.
So I got two projects around the corner that they built for me.
Okay.
Actually the ones I was going to show you, but since we was going to meet over there, I was like, I can show you over there. But I told them to come to the house first. So with these right here, I was telling them that the best thing he could do is a duplex without having to go through.
It's like 55 by 100.
It's 55 by 100.
It's on R5 already?
Yeah. So he could do a duplex without going through the process like I had to go through for the multi-family over here.
It's like he had 2 meters here before.
Yeah, it looked like one was right.
Yeah.
But he should be able to do
But
one.
last time we discussed if we just take off the top, just leave the foundation. And
Yeah, but the thing about this is, it may be better for you to kind of Just
yeah,
give it
just keep it, because you see, if we touch the whole thing, so they may say go back.
no, the way the new one is, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
The way the new one is set up, if you knock this down, you go to the designation. Duplexes is allowed now. They're allowed, right? So if you want to create, and what I'm saying is, it may be easier to create a new design for what's to come, because then you may be able to capitalize more on it.
So
And it may be the same
yeah.
cost.
Yeah.
It may be the same cost, is what I'm saying, right? But you'll get a better return, right? So that is that's what I would do. I want you to take a look at mine, right? Because when you take a look at mine, you may get a concept, because it may be cheaper. He making do what I did with one next to each other.
Yeah.
Instead of top, he could do one and one.
Side by side.
Because he got the
about
length.
100, right?
And he got 55.
Yeah.
So that means I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna tell you the dimensions or nothing. I'm gonna let you see it, and then I'm gonna tell you what you think.
So something like this. These are side by sides.
Right.
Okay. So we're not going to change the face this because we have a longer.
Right. You wanna
part-
capitalize
Right.
on that for
the-
length.
The city is going to allow us
Yeah.
because of the address is mine is Neal Street.
Yes. So you will be on Neal Street,
Okay.
You'll be
Right.
facing this way and go down.
and what you do is
But the entrance is not going to be like this, so it's going to be
No,
like
I was just
this.
giving you an example
just
of how
your entrance could
how the
be
two
just
houses would look.
so everything will be on Neal Street,
Okay, maybe this one.
and then the beauty of yours is your back could be your driveway.
Right.
Yeah,
That way, that
right.
instead of a yard, they can pull in the back.
Right, right.
Right.
Do it all day. We're fully staffed, in-house architect, in-house engineers,
Yeah.
fully licensed, insured. We have our own lending company and real estate brokerage as well. So we can do everything in-house. But we like to kind of be transparent with
Right,
people and just see, because if you're thinking it's going to cost $200,000, I would tell you it's not possible. You're
Not-
looking at
not
four,
today, yeah.
Not today.
Not today.
You're looking at
No.
400 to 500, and the range depends on your finishes
Yeah.
and the design detail. So that's about where you would be at range-wise. Now, if you're looking to finance the deal with private capital, you're going to need 20 to 25% of the total project cost as liquid cash to do a down
yeah.
payment. To get architecturals for something like this, you're going to be looking at $25,000. That's going to be your architecturals, your MEPs, your site planning, your survey, and your conceptuals that you're going to turn into the city of Atlanta. You have to have these to even get the process started.
Yeah, that's what they require now. It's changing.
Right.
That's what they require now.
So when you put the whole thing, the whole numbers when you give me, so I'm going to just put 25 down.
So the soft
the whole
costs,
thing.
which are the site plan, survey, architecture, you have to pay that up front.
Oh, that's separate.
Because that's separate.
To be able to get the approval.
Right.
So that's what the SAP is, meaning
Right.
the special administrative permit process. They require the renderings.
Okay.
Now, in my process, I had to go through it with these duplexes. I had never had to do this before. This was
But it's new
some new
process.
shit. This is new shit they came up with.
Okay.
So I had to submit it. I submitted it in January. I paid for it in November. It got completed by January. I submitted it January 8th. My hearing was April 26th. Right. Now, money already spent.
Right.
Now, they reviewed it and they approved it. Once it got approved, now it goes to Office of Building and Zoning. Now they're looking at my full set of plans. Now, once it gets through those two reviews, then you get your permits to build.
Okay.
That's the new process with the
Then
city.
you're going to start from
Then
there.
you start with building from there.
Okay.
So you're really looking at 6 to 8 months.
After you put the first package together. And again, that's their system. That's just
There's no way
Yours
around
is
it.
faster than them probably.
Well, no, what he's saying is it's part of the same process. We're just gonna prepare the documents for you to submit, but the city does the
They're gonna
scheduling.
review
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. It's
yeah,
on them. That's what takes it so long.
Right.
They put you through the process.
But as far as the construction, our
Yeah, that's
timeline is
easy.
crazy. We'll show you.
Yeah.
We'll let you
It's-
guess how long we've been
It's,
building these
it's
two
faster
duplexes.
than the city process.
Way faster.
Way faster.
Yeah.
Way faster.
Way
Yeah,
faster.
way faster.
And once we get that stamp of approval and we
Yeah.
start working,
It goes
like,
up. Yeah.
You'll see when we go to these other houses. I
I'ma
want
show-
you to
yeah,
tell us
yeah, yeah,
how long
yeah.
you think we've been
Yeah.
doing them. And
Okay.
Yeah, move
You'll
right
be
through 'em.
shocked.
Move right through 'em.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
So
proud of you guys, young, you know.
They just built the athlete's foot.
Yeah.
They just did the one on the belt line.
we did those.
They just did those. They
We
got,
did 10 Chase banks throughout the Metro Atlanta doing renovations. We're doing 6 Atlanta public schools.
Yeah.
Did an AMC movie theater on Camp Creek. We do a ton of commercial and residential work here in the city. You know, it's just been a great opportunity having guys like Cliff
Yeah,
around and
yeah.
give us opportunity and help out, and you know, also help people like you who
Yeah.
have the property but need help with knowing
Right.
the best route, because longevity wise, Cliff is spot on. you want to do a duplex here, even for selling, because it'll look like, okay, I can live in one side, rent the other side. If you ever sell the property, that's how someone would think. Or
Well,
you
the
can
value's
keep the
over
cash
$1 million.
flow. Yeah.
Yeah, the value now, they'll be,
Yep.
you know,
Very fast, right?
yeah, and counting. The meter's just starting.
Yeah.
That's the
Keeps
good
going up.
thing now.
Yeah.
You know, even though you waited, it just
Just a lot.
just
You
a
think,
lot.
you think that's
32
them? You think that's them
and solid waste.
forcing the hand for you to build?
Yeah, not only that, they're not forcing. They're not. I mean, the thing is, the neighborhood, the investment here has been vast, so the numbers are higher now,
Yeah.
right? When I was paying 189, you could pay 10,000 for a house, 20,000 for a house, and then they're not really reassessing the community.
Right.
Now, because there's so many purchases, the average house like 415, and that's just a blanket assessment.
Right.
You know what I mean? That don't mean they worth it, but they just doing a blanket
For
assessment.
this area.
So now, then they changed the law a few years ago. It used to be, if you had a vacant lot or a vacant home, you didn't pay for solid waste.
Now we pay.
Everybody pays for solid waste
Okay.
now. Solid waste, $600, $617. Whether on a vacant lot, you're like, hey.
Right.
But see, what the city did was, that's the manipulation. They say, oh, we'll cut taxes for seniors,
Yeah, get
But-
from you and we.
but now we're gonna make everybody have to pay solid waste, no matter the property. So imagine me paying for garbage.
That's not getting picked up.
It's not even a lot, nothing. It's no existence
Yeah,
there.
no trash to get picked up.
That's how they subsidize for the others. So they got us on the back end. But yeah, last 2 years, taxes went up literally probably 200% in the last 3 years. My taxes 3 years ago was 2,200.
Yeah, I remember you talking
Now
about
they like
that.
60 something hundred
Mhm.
on property.
You can see it's flat.
Yes,
About 10 years.
yes. Then boom, paid the same shit every year for 10 years easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Then it just shot up. So you go from 2,000 to 6,000, 7,000 plus solid waste. You paying $8,000, and you know, on a property that you was just paying 1,200 for. You're like, whoa, that's my bottom line. That was my whole profit. So now I got to get in here and get
Busy.
tenants that's gonna pay more.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what's happening because the taxes is wiping out
The profits.
your profit margin.
You gotta figure out a way to
Right.
increase the revenue.
You go from paying $150 a month towards your taxes to $850 a month towards your taxes. You like, whoa, that's my whole
That's what happened to us
spread.
in New Orleans on our
Yeah.
apartment.
Right.
The taxes and the insurance down
Insurance.
there.
It's
really
Insurance is
insurance.
bad
Right.
there. Our insurance is like 10 grand on the quad place.
So now that's why it's important to clear it out because when you asking somebody to meet your overhead costs plus make a profit, now we playing in the 2,500s
Yeah.
and the 3,000s. They don't want to see this,
No.
right? You knock it down, now it's a new build. If he keep the foundation, it's just a renovation.
Yeah.
So now he can so what would happen is whatever the design looks like, we just add on to that. It just has to touch. So like under my house, there's another foundation. So you go from, when you go in mine, you gotta go in another one. Because the old one,
Touch.
right, it just gotta touch.
It's not a new construction.
Right, so when they built it, it was considered a renovation.
Right.
Right. And when
So
when I added all this, it was a renovation.
It wasn't new construction.
No, it wasn't new construction at all, right? So if he was to keep the foundation and the design came, like, okay, we want to do this, right?
And they incorporated that foundation.
There's
So-
no SAP.
The back is gonna be the porch and the parking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's easy.
Man, so we're gonna go check out the Broadley block. We're doing 2 duplexes there, man. We have been rolling through them. Obviously, we want to come and give you guys an update on it. It's been some time. And give you a quick update of how it goes, what goes into the process, some tips and tricks, and next steps.
You get questioned around here?
I don't get questions.
It sound like questions. That was an interview.
That is my big sis.
I ain't know you was in the interview process. Damn, what you doing? I ain't heard that since 91. By my mom. Damn, what you doing? Damn, we taught you better than that.
You back in the 8? Where you at, on Southside?
Your call is connected.
Excuse me, Brittany speaking. Brittany speaking. What you say?
Access granted.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Brittany.
I'm gonna be at the office.
Thank you.
About 2
Red
hours.
blouse. What you doing? You hanging with us?
How long?
This is just like me, right?
He said,
here.
how long is it, like lengthwise?
How deep?
65.
65. Okay.
65, right? And
And this is narrow, right? But
16.
That's it.
Come on in. Let's take
Yeah.
it. Let's go upstairs.
So go start up upstairs first.
Watch the step.
We gotta finish this concrete.
No más dinero.
Poquito dinero.
¿Qué pasa, hermano?
Man, good.
Good?
Good.
It's looking big.
This look bigger with the 10-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
As you see, this gives you that grand look with the 8-foot doors in some of the areas. Be able to maximize.
Perfect. What's going on, gentlemen?
oh, they don't share the wall. This is completely
Whole nother
Whole nother floor.
entrance.
Okay.
So you got laundry here. This is the laundry area. You have a pantry there. Then you come on in. So,
One of the bathrooms. Yeah.
there's one bedroom, one bathroom, and this is like your master
Master.
suite.
There, another
So how
bathroom.
many bedroom?
Two.
Okay.
2 bed, 2 bath.
Two beds, two beds.
So they have two front and the back.
And back. Covered.
See the city? And that's the other one.
So if you don't want to be bothered coming in your house,
Right.
come around the back,
Right.
And then
straight in.
the people downstairs have the back and the front as well. So you see two sets of steps, one for upstairs and then downstairs they have their own. And they're here, same floor plan twice, right? For here and there. Guess how long, guess what day this is of us building?
How long you think?
Day-
No,
what?
damn, you already told
It's day 43,
From start to finish, we did them at the same time.
same time, 43. This is what they
43
do.
days.
This is where we are.
You're supposed to let him guess.
And we lost
Yeah,
a
no,
week.
I say 1 year. You know?
1 year. No,
43 days of
40
construction.
yeah,
And mine, remember this, we took a week off because it was his birthday.
Yeah, we
we
went
went out of
to
town.
Philly.
We went to Philadelphia for a week.
So it probably would have been, we'd have been finishing around at home right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But say a week and a half, it's done. But it's literally less than 60 days. Two
the same
Two at
time.
the same time.
two duplexes. So it's
So this
no,
is 4 houses.
this is what they do. It's the real deal. It's the real deal. And you gotta understand, these are worth like 600,000 a piece now. Now today, so I can get 2,500 and 2,500, 2,500, 2,500,
It's good. Very good.
and quick. But the longest process is the city process.
The permit.
Yeah.
Once you get through that, it's
Smooth
zoom.
sailing.
Yeah, it's smooth sailing after that. Right. Right. So
It's critical though when you're doing it that you get the right people,
Yeah.
right? There's a lot of people who do plans and permits, but
yeah.
if they draw them and they don't really know what the city's requiring, it's gonna slow the process up
Exactly
even
that,
longer.
right.
So we were
If you
able
have a
to,
connection already, you know what to expect.
yeah,
Yeah, everything.
We already have everything
Yeah.
streamlined. They already know our staff because we're in there every day, all day. So it works out, you know. But yeah, man, this is like a prime example of it. And then downstairs, man, and then the.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I like it better.
I
You see what I'm saying? We agree together, man. It feels
easy.
Yeah. Tell this is what people that know what they're doing do.
Yeah.
Day 43.
Day 43.
And we lost a week because we was in Philly.
Yeah. There you go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on, man. Come on, baby.
What we called it? The construction orgy?
You feel me? It's the construction. Two at the same time, baby.
Oh, at the same time.
And buying the material in bulk is just better. You know what I'm saying? So
So
that's
they're
how
gonna,
this is
they're
a
gonna roll
bedroom.
this later.
Yeah. So you have a walk-in closet, not too big, but if you look up, we left you the height so that you could actually.
And you can see this bathroom here.
Then we have another restroom here. Behind here, that's the restroom.
Yeah, it's another tile high end. So it's gonna have the glass and all the good stuff, everything. Because again,
Two full bed.
two full baths. Yeah, this is for the next 20 years. You understand? That's why it's important when you do it, you set it up that way. So
I like this. It's really nice.
right, and then you got your deck out here.
Yeah.
Right. All right, and this is perfect. So they'll be finished painting this one today.
Vanity's gonna start going in.
Yeah, next week. So I think Monday's the granite. Or is Monday also. Monday at hardwood
A lot of
schedule.
motion.
Yep, granite, hardwoods. And then after that, we're doing the fixtures. We out here. We out here after that. Yeah, this was going on. This was
I'm sleeping, right? I have to wake up.
this was going on. And like I said, the up is boarded up.
They boarded up.
Man, you're sitting on a lot of money opportunity here. A lot.
And I talked to Vaughn, what he say, Vaughn, let me see, let me show you. They build in townhouses. He came to the yard, this is, maybe you need to go and look at it. This is,
Okay.
this is the one I brought it. This
Okay.
is on Temple.
Yeah.
Cross street from the
I'm
school.
familiar with
Yeah.
that.
Let me show you one. This is Vaughn.
Let me ask you, I never asked you this. What made you buy into the neighborhood?
That's a good question.
You remember we bought the same time in 2009?
I
We
was
bought it
buying
to-
in 07.
Yours is 07?
I was buying over here since 2007.
We started.
I
We
bought-
start 2007 too.
I bought the White House 2010.
8.
I think it was 2010. Early 2010, I bought that White House.
The same time.
Yeah, early 2010.
I think
I had a bunch
mine
of other
is-
stuff first.
Mine is first. Before I just bought before you probably.
Okay, all right, maybe yeah. So
That's a good question. What made you want to like look into this area? Are
Because-
you from here?
Not really, because we have one agent. He
Uh-huh.
just say keep buying, keep buying.
there you go.
Yeah, keep
Smart.
Especially back then, you want to get your inventory
Yeah.
first.
We have one property on Terra Perry
Uh-huh.
behind him. His fence is here, so
Uh-huh.
our property is here.
So I
Yeah,
got
probably
some.
right behind Tyler Perry.
I'm on Campbellton Road. I got a couple. Matter of fact, Fly bought 2 of them too. I called him like, you better get a couple on Haygood.
I show Aristotle a lot over
He had
there.
on Haygood, but I'm
Right
talking.
over there.
It was like 12
By
grand.
that Martyr
What?
Oh,
House was
Fly-
that cheap?
Man, listen, Fly sold his
Yeah.
for 65,000. He only paid like 12 for him. I'm like,
He won.
but
he
still,
could've
I was
waited.
like, what you doing?
Yeah.
All right,
How much did you pay for the house if you don't mind us asking, the one we just left?
peanuts.
No way.
Peanut. We was getting them for
That's
nothing.
why you laughing like that.
Are you serious?
What you
Brother,
got, like
we was getting them for
5,000?
nothing.
No, I paid for that one 12,000.
What?
No, he paid 12. Yeah.
That house worth $1 million
Bro,
now.
watch this.
I have 1.5 acre for 25,000.
What?
One in Terra Perry.
Bro,
Right behind
Lake Tyler
there?
Perry, yeah.
Is
No.
it wooded land or is it?
No, house.
This
Oh, it has a
is
house?
a major
But
key
what
right
about
here, what they
acres?
just said.
You can subdivide.
You don't-
that lot.
Because we
Wait
came
to
and
buy
they
real
give us
estate.
estimate.
You buy
know,
real
the
estate
one,
and then you wait.
Bruce,
You let it
Bruce,
gain value,
house,
man. This is
know,
what it's
the-
about.
They build townhouses.
Mhm.
He came and measured it, and he said he can put 35 units in that
Townhouses, yeah.
townhouse.
Because you
Possibly.
can put 4 to 6.
I
on
would
each.
wait to do that because that's a huge
Right,
Development.
project.
Yeah.
I would knock all my other ones out
it's better.
and then let that be, the icing on the cake one. That because it just takes a whole lot, and that way the other ones
$1
will carry
million
it.
only for
Right.
grading.
Yeah, you got to
Right.
grade,
Right.
bring in your sewer. It's called entitlements.
Right.
That's what we call it for your utilities,
Utilities,
yeah.
streets,
Yeah.
electrical. Yeah, it's going to probably literally about
Yeah.
$1 million just to get it buildable
Yeah,
because of all of the city codes, taxes, and stuff that
Yeah.
require.
yeah. The other ones would carry it. Though.
Right.
You get those rolling, then you don't feel it as much. Yeah, but yeah, we were getting them for nothing. Nothing.
I'm sick. I came here in 2014 to attend Morehouse,
Mhm.
and we were thinking. My mom was thinking of buying. She's like, "Ah, it's so cheap. The area." We didn't know
Yeah.
at the time. We're from New Orleans. I wish.
Y'all standing on $1,000 lot. I paid $1,000 for this lot.
You see next to
What?
the
I paid
mall,
$1,000 for that lot. I paid $1,000 for so many lots around here. It's
That's
ridiculous.
crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Now we buying stuff. I mean, we bought a lot over in the West End, but we buying one next week for $370. I'm like, man, that house probably in 15 years ago, he probably got it for 40,
Probably easily.
and we're paying $370.
Yeah.
But for us, it makes sense because of our motto and what we do. We own our.
that was
all
like
of them.
crazy time. Even you
Yeah.
don't have no title, and bank is just selling it.
Yeah, they're just letting it go.
Next, we have one house next to Morehouse.
Oh, really?
Cottage.
Like literally right next door.
Yeah, next like this, nice house. They don't have no deed. After we pay, the lawyer say you may lose this house.
Because there was no deed.
No deed, but the bank want to sell it.
Yeah. Well,
I
you
would've
figured
took
it
the
out.
risk.
You figured it out.
Did you lose it?
We lost it, yeah.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, they give us money back.
Yeah.
Title insurance. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
But it's worth the risk. Sometimes it's,
Yeah.
you miss 100% of shots you don't take.
well, yes, that time has come and gone.
Yeah.
Never come back.
That lot sold for $155,000.
And you paid $1,000.
$1,000.
And he paid
Let me tell you what
$155.
happened. Watch this. It
For
was
a
a group.
smaller lot.
It was a group called the Merriweather Group out of South Carolina. They had a whole book, right? And before Rick Warren bought like 200 and something properties, they had like 300 and something properties. And I get a call from this attorney's office from a guy who knew I was buying before it went public. And they were like, listen, just pick the ones you want. So I picked all the cheap ones.
Right.
Like I
Smart.
picked all of the 1,000, 1,200, 1,400. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fly
You
bought
buy
4
the
of them.
group.
I called Fly. I said, man, you better get you a couple of these. This was years ago. This was 2012. Because I didn't live over here yet. Right? This is 2012. I moved over here in 2013.
You was in a townhouse.
I was in the townhouse. But I was
remember you told
buying
me.
everything around here.
I remember.
So when I got the book, I said, oh, let me get this one, this one, this.
They sell by group.
Yeah, by right. That's right.
Package, they call it
Yes.
package.
Yes.
Short selling and packaging.
Getting them. It was getting them. That's why I told everybody I knew, y'all better get some.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes people can't. A lot of times people don't have the money. I don't think, a lot of people got a couple $1,000, but they just couldn't
They didn't
see
believe
one
in it.
corner.
Yeah.
They just couldn't see. But
Who would think?
at this point, you know, that time will never happen again here.
Not here.
No, it never happened again here.
Right now I'm seeing prices like that in Montgomery, Tuskegee,
But
Mobile.
it's happened if you see your record.
Mm-hmm.
2006, 2004,
It was high.
it's high.
Yeah, then it dropped. That's right. That was
And it
before
just within 3 years.
that's before
Because
that,
of foreclosures. And
that was when the
Right.
market, when the bubble,
Right.
when the market crashed.
Right.
But it was
So
over
those
leveraged.
his house was built in 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah. They knew. That's what I
Like
said.
brand new.
Brand
He
new.
never
Brand new.
finished it. So I just came in and finished it, added my own things to them. So all of my houses that I got,
Probably
that,
put a lot of money, right? Because they tear everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tear when I say
The
it.
copper, the plumbing.
They took it off. Then the cycle goes back down.
Correct.
We've been on the downspout. We're at the beginning of the revitalization. It may take 50 years to get from stabilization.
So it's
We're at the infant stages of revitalization. Right. It's gonna take 20 years to stabilize this city because so much has happened. So many. That's why I'm saying City Hall is in a frenzy because so many things are taking place. You know what I mean? We gotta head back to the house to get some stuff done.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
house. But yeah, I mean, listen, you just gotta figure out, you know,
if you come up with something, you know, the temple is close by here. It's not too far. In the same corner lot too.
Okay. I mean, well, definitely, you come up with some stuff. We have some things, concept. I think really, you can come to our headquarters out in Decatur. We can sit down and just talk
they
to
got
it
a
with-
huge office, huge. They do it all. It's a real deal.
Give me your business card.
Yeah, get the information. Yeah, it's a real deal. I trust them with everything.
I'm just asking him to get his Black American Express card. I don't know if he trusts me with that one.
Not that card.
Anything else but that one? Because I'm going to go buy some houses on it.
Exchange information.
Yeah, I'm about to get one of my cards for him out the car real quick.
I'll be
Thank you.
Listen, let's like I said, let's figure it out. Yeah, good
So
hands.
the good thing when you trust somebody.
Do you know what it's zoned
Multifamily.
for?
Well, it is multifamily there, so we can
Yeah.
get a variance to match here since they already have it there.
Right.
I would try to go up.
Yeah.
City of Atlanta ordinance is 35 feet maximum height. So we could go 3 stories and maybe do triplex if they allow it. Duplex is allowed. 1 to 4 is considered single family. Anything single family. Anything over 4 or more, 1 to 4 is multifamily. 5 or more is commercial. So if we can go duplex is cool, but like this is 4 units.
Right.
There's
They have
2
another
here
one right
and
there.
2 here. So I would want to go and maximize the space. So this lot looks to be maybe 60. What is the length?
I think it's 6,500. I didn't look.
Yeah. So that's 4 units, looks like. 4 and 4, that's 8, but that's 2 different addresses.
Yeah. Oh, it's not connected?
No, it looks like it's connected, but
Because of the angle that we standing
Oh,
at.
okay, okay.
but you see the fences is separating the parcels.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it looks like 4, 4, 4, 4.
Oh, all this is one.
Yeah. So probably what the guy saying about your lot on Tyler Perry, you can do something like this. You can put 8 units in one run, and then get really
So,
close.
yeah.
So yeah, this is 4 units, 4 front doors, and then 4 front doors. So it's 8 units, and then you definitely will use them to say we need multi here
Okay.
because I already have it across the street.
So the place is going to be enough?
They'll be narrow, but regardless of it being as narrow as it is, that's why we're gonna go up.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And we'll go longer, but we have to make sure we're inside the setback. I think the setback from the back is 15, the front is 10, and the side is 10.
So it's enough already?
Yeah, this is already 10. That's 10.
Yeah.
So it looks like this house is probably
Setbacks already.
maybe it's 21, 22 wide from what I can see for the house. So we'll probably keep the same footprint where it's placed and just go longer in the back and higher up. Definitely at least 2 story. I would try to get 3.
Okay.
But it's doable for sure.
Yeah, I think 3 feet, 3 stories, I mean, to go the best.
Yeah, cause see, we could have went higher on the duplexes, but he has 10-foot ceiling on both floors plus the roof. So 10 is 20. Crawl space is 4 feet, so that was 24, and then the roof was 8 feet, so he maxed out his height at the duplexes we just
So,
left.
okay.
But it's because he had the 10-foot ceiling. Now you could go 8-foot ceiling and do 3 stories, have 24 in your roof, and you're good. So this would be a slab lot, which is ideal. I wouldn't keep this foundation because it's already compromised and it's brick, and for the load of weight that we're going to try to put on top, it won't be sufficient.
Okay.
So this one I would probably recommend us just tearing it down and redoing it.
Okay. So you have demo, you have all group.
Everything,
Okay.
man.
Okay. So you have financing too, so you just need down payment.
Yeah, we have everything. Yeah, we do a ton of commercial work, new construction. The only thing is to get the loan, you have to have a permit, building permit
First, right.
first, because
So
they don't want to lend and wait for a year for you to get a permit. They were like, we don't want to do that. We'd rather wait, give you a 1-year loan to build it out, and then refinance it, or so on and so forth. So you get the loan after you start building. But up front, all you need to do is pay for, like I said, your plans, your permits, and the city fees. And then we'll be able to get the process started. Then take those conceptual drawings to the bank. Then they'll say, oh, well, based on this, in the Compton area, this will be worth $1 million. The lot is worth $150,000. Perfect. Well, you need 20%. The lot's worth $150, so you need another $50,000.
the city appraised for 220.
As is?
Yeah.
That's good for you. That's good for you.
It's good for me, but
But the tax is high because you're not making money. It's good for you, but bad for you.
You gotta
That's
do
the
something
only-
with it.
Yeah. So what would you be looking to do first? This one, the other one, or both?
we tried to renovate it,
Mhm.
but it wasn't secure with the time we started. We lost a lot of money. Just we put it and
People steal it. Yeah.
So we just bought it and left it.
So are you looking to do these now, or are you waiting a little more?
Once we start, the financing, everything is, I don't have to wait.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, let's definitely set up something next week. Whenever you have time, we can sit down in our office and have our team to kind of talk through everything. We'll give you a better understanding of the financing, the process, what's required, talk through some concepts, and then timeline. Like I said, the only thing is with the plans and the conceptuals, you would have to have the capital on hand. You can't really get a loan for it because they won't give it to you until you have something approved that they can. Because ultimately, right now, they would have to find somebody that's willing to figure this out. But if you've already done the work and say, well, we can build 3 apartments here, and here's the approved plans from the city, it's easier to sell to someone like me. I'll buy it. It's like, oh, my work is done. I can just build, So that's why they make you pay for it out of pocket first. But we have the ability to take credit and stuff, so you still can use credit cards or something if you want to use that instead of your cash to cover your plans and your permits and stuff in the city. Yeah, man, this is great. Right, this is really great. Good property. How much was this one? $2? Man, that's crazy.
That was a war time, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good time really.
Yeah. I wish. I was 16 at that time,
Wow.
freshman at Morehouse. If I knew, I would have taken my scholarship check, bought these. We took our checks and bought in New Orleans though when we were in college, but we didn't know that they had stuff here that cheap.
Yeah.
But now that I know, that was good, man. So definitely. Well, we appreciate it, man, and looking forward to hearing from you.